If you are looking for something to help you smell more manly, more classy, and that is different than today's typical modern scent, this might be it for you. Or if you enjoy walks or hikes in nature under tall green trees with earthy greenery, then this might be it for you. And the best part is, I got this for under 20 bucks for this full size 90 ml, and it smells really, really good quality. Welcome to my place. My name is Dave. Very good to have you here. This is Bogart from the house of Jacques Bogart. Now, this one costs dirt cheap, not because it smells dirt cheap, okay, but only because it's been out for a while, since 1975. It is probably the first bottle from the house, and it's still around because it is good. It's definitely a classic powerhouse, and that's very different than all the typical scents of nowadays. Okay, now this one packs a tons of notes, typical of that genre. Okay, but definitely not the today's three note wonders that we always see. Of course, I know the three notes is not the only ingredients in there, but this one, I definitely think it smells more complex, and that makes it interesting. And a lot of times, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, here's what I can pick out. Okay, after the initial spray, you're gonna get that citrus, the lemon citrus, but it is not the modern type of citrus. It's more of a classic vibe, and right away you get that feeling of the classics. And then right away, that powerful green oak moss comes along. Right, that will show us the direction that it's gonna take us. And along with that, you're gonna get lavender and clove and rosemary and leather. Here are just some notes that I'll be able to pick out. Okay, there's tons of stuff in here. Just juniper, fresh wood, birch, nutmeg. For sure, it's very complex and very interesting. I keep saying that because it's a very interesting fragrance for me. A lot of times I'll pick up different things at different times. Probably it's the weather, the skin chemistry, or whatever it is. But the main thing is going to be the oak moss, the green stuff, and the fresh lavender. And that's going to be throughout. Every single time I spray, that's what I get the most. Okay. Now, when you're stepping onto this fragrance, what you're looking for is something classic. Something more of an old school goodness. But for sure, it's very, very manly. Whenever I want something that's a little bit different than today's typical scents, that's what I look for. When I want some, in the classic direction to give me the manly punch, this one is one of the very best. It is the representation of the era, the classic 80s powerhouse. Yeah. I mean, I hope they keep making this and keep the price really low for us. It'll be a sad day when one day when they decide to, discontinue this. It's really, really good. Now, for the youngsters out there that are starting to get into this genre, if you pick this one up, I suggest you start slow. One spray under your shirt and go on about your day. And throughout the day, you get whiffs of some that as if you just casually walking through a dense forest under a cozy morning after rain, and the air is kind of sweet and it's very vibrant with green. And basically that whole feeling is going to envelop the air around you. Every single time I wear it, that's what I get. I mean, I just keep smelling that green, foresty, peace, quiet. I just love that. And the color of the bottle tells you exactly what it is. Okay. Now, I was comparing this one to the others in the genre. You're going to get, of course, the quintessential Polo Green. But it's funny to me how this one came out before Polo Green, like 3 years. Polo Green came out 3 years after this, in 1978. Now, the others in the genre, you're talking about Quorums from the Antonio Puig, and the One Man Show from the same house, and also, of course, Jaguar for men. And there's a bunch of others, okay? But comparing to those, this Bogart, I think, is denser. It's going to be darker. It's going to be greener. It's definitely a greener iteration of the other ones. Just like the juice color is also, I think it's green color. I can't tell, but yeah. To summarize, okay, it's citrusy opening, and then you're going to dominate by that dark green oak moss. It's going to be fresh lavender and earthy and woody. For sure, it's very masculine, very green, very classy. It's just manly, and more manly. So when you're wearing this, you know what you're getting yourself into. And if that's what you're looking for, this is one of the very, very best. For sure, I don't see any ladies wearing this. Yeah, just I don't see men wearing Chanel number five. Okay, I only wear Chanel number five on my pillow before I go to sleep or when I'm just alone at home. Now, if you enjoy the classics, this one is a must. All right, if you are interested to get into the classic, this one is the very best in the genre, and for the low price of $20, it's a great way and easy way to try. Okay, now I wear this one all year round. Maybe one or two spray during the warmer days, just inside my shirt, so I'll be able to get that feel, the vibe. For the winter, I'll spray a lot more, especially when I go out in the cold weather, and I'll put like 3 or 4 sprays. But I'll never go like 6 or 7. This one is very powerful. It feels very green, energetic. All right. Now, a lot of times I'll spray fragrances before I go to sleep, but this one I did, and I regretted it because it's just so green, like I said, energetic. Okay, and it's not helping me to go rest and go to sleep. This one is definitely is a daytime type of scent. Somehow it's just the power comes through, the energy comes through. It's very green. It's not time to sleep. It's time to get up and do stuff and be a man, right? All right, just a super quick take on this one. I hope that's kind of helpful though. I mean, if you're not familiar with the house or this bottle, and if you enjoy fragrance, this is something that you just have to pick up and try. If you're not ready for it, put it away. Don't throw it away like I did. Sometimes I throw away some of my bottles and I regretted it big time. Just put it away, come back after a year or two when you have more collection in a fragrance. Then your nose will adjust to it and your nose will gravitate towards something different. This you gotta try. All right then. I'm sorry, the longevity, half a day, no problem. 4 or 5 hours, this is a powerful thing. And it is unique nowadays, but not back then. Like I said, a bunch of other fragrance in the same genre. This is probably one of the earlier one. Okay, if it is before Polo Green, then it is one of the earlier starter. Okay, so what else? Versatility, yeah, you could tell it's a classic, or you gotta pick your place where you're gonna spray this. The people around you, I don't know if you're in school, they be able to get used to this. Okay, but maybe one spray under your shirt, go about and see how people feel. I think one spray is a very good way to do it at work as well, because it's a very pleasant, very nice. Even though I say it's energetic, but I think it's very peaceful. I don't know. Green does that for me. Okay, I hope that is helpful. See you next time.